Victoria is with us in Boston. Hi, Victoria. How are you?
I'm great, sir. How are you?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
Awesome. So I took your financial peace class about 6 years ago. I got really excited about it up until it got to the hard part, the debt cancellation part or the debt payment part. And I work for the local government, so I told myself, I'll apply for public service loan forgiveness in 10 years. I don't have to worry about it. And so that was, again, 6 years ago. About a year ago, I started working with a Primerica financial advisor, and we got on a plan where I would max out my Roth and then put about $400 in mutual funds. I also, in the last year, purchased a car, and so that is about $200 a month in car loans. So my question is, at this point, I'm really praying and considering stopping all of my investments, paying off my car loan, which I have cash in the bank, and then putting all of that money towards my student loans. It's about $45,000. My advisor is really recommending that I don't do that, and that I could really lose out if I paused for the 2 or 3 years it would take me to pay off that debt. I could really be losing out 30 years from now on a lot more if I just kept that money in the market. So I'm wondering what your advice would be.
Well, you know what my advice would be. You don't wonder.
It's true.
You already knew. You took a class. You know exactly what I think. I didn't change my advice. You just didn't follow it. Now you're thinking about following it. And your advisor doesn't think my advice is good. Right?
Right.
So you're going to have to decide which horse are you going to ride.
Do you think even like the Roth that there isn't any level of continuing to contribute and really thinking about that compound interest that I could potentially lose if
Victoria,
that money is not going to those stocks?
You went to the class. You know what I tell people. You know what I tell people, don't you?
It's true.
Temporarily stop all investing and work your baby steps. Get out of debt, because your most powerful wealth-building tool is not compound interest. Your most powerful wealth-building tool is your dadgum income. But that doesn't pay your Primerica rep any commission. You're getting bad advice, I think. Mm-hmm. But he thinks you're getting bad advice from me, so you're going to have to decide, aren't you?
It's true.
You can't half-butt do this stuff anymore. You're going to have to decide which horse you're going to ride, and ride it then. Okay? But you know what I'm going to say. Yes, temporarily stop all retirement. Yes, pay off your stupid car. But I didn't tell you to buy the stupid car on payments to start with. You know that. And yes, I'm going to tell you to not wait around on the government forgiveness, because only 96 people have received that so far. I don't think that's a very good bet. I'm going to pay off my student loans. The shortest path is not compound interest to wealth. The shortest path to wealth is to get out of debt because you got control of your income. So you need to decide which advisor you're going to follow, because your advisors are in conflict. And by the way, you ought to fire one of them or the other. So don't call me for advice anymore if you're going to follow his, because you know what I'm going to say. And by the way, if you're going to follow mine, you need to get a different advisor, because the Primerica guy is not telling you to do what I'm telling you to do. It's pretty simple. So it's okay either way. I'm not mad about it. I'll be okay either way. But you need to decide. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Decide. And then stick with it. Ride the horse.